to do that. So, oh well. Okay, so anything as far as water quality goes?
Water is looking a little bit.
Murky.
Yeah,
I've noticed
brown
that
at this time of year, but that's because of the fact it's a uniform temperature.
Really?
Still, and so the water column is completely mixing and more of the sediments are coming up and stirring in. And it's also that is accentuated by the fact that it's shallow, so that the water, as it crashes on the windward shore, wherever that happens to be on a particular day, is able to stir up more water, and there's absolutely no stratification.
Okay,
And if we had warmer water, we'd have a bloom, a significant bloom. But because we still have colder water, it's just cloudier.
okay,
But one of the reasons why we'd like to have April readings, it shows a different light than what we have in May, June, and the rest of the period of time.
right, okay. All right, well, thank you for that. Fishing, anybody see any fishing activity?
Birds are doing okay.
Eagles are, yeah, okay.
I saw one get it in front of Wheelers the other day. I was like, wow.
And the diving ducks that are around are doing okay too.
Yeah.
The what?
The diving
ducks.
ducks.
Oh, okay, similar.
Told you I saw the otter.
Smaller.
That was.
Yes, that was, yeah.
That's the only time I saw him.
That used to be over to Kathy Jones all the
Oh,
time,
really?
over by your side of the lake, yeah. And I hadn't seen it in ages.
There was a loon in the water Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Must be migrating.
Awesome. All right, access, safety and regulations, any updates there? I didn't see anything.
Sent out the annual reminder to keep your PFDs on until May 31st last night.
Yeah, I
Okay.
saw that, thank you.
Thank you. Watershed management plan, anything there? All right. And stormwater culverts, I think, I don't know if we have any,
We really haven't done anything. The next step is supposed to be to meet with the town engineer, and we haven't gotten it.
okay.
I think 5 may have interfered.
Fair enough. Dam emergency plan, I think we're all set there. Permit review,
I have nothing new.
nothing, okay.
No?
Anything and nothing
Nothing
outstanding?
if it- that came
Do we
to.
want to bless the wall that's been built there over it?
Yeah, Mike's, yeah.
I went over and did a little inspection. It is absolutely dark and gorgeous. But I think it will also minimize the purpose of the flooding and the fear of flooding that you have.
Yeah,
They put a cap on it, so it's higher now. So as our water reaches its normal baseline or higher, I think that'll really help you.
yep. But as far as conforming to the application and
It
we're all,
conforms to the application based on what I
Good.
read,
Yeah.
and you still actually have the things up to protect the lake. You know, those,
Until.
yeah, until he landscapes it.
Yep.
So,
okay,
Starts next week.
okay. Excellent. Anything else that was outstanding?
No, the only one that I think that I looked at is Vance. She's my neighbor, but I took a look down there. She looks like she's done.
Okay.
I haven't seen it.
That came out very good too, very well.
And
Jimmy does a good job.
so,
Yeah.
and it conforming to the
It
application.
appears to be, it might be a question on height, but I guess that was an initial question because there was so much erosion.
Yeah,
Where do you build it back to on the initial washout? There was so much soil gone, but I think
Yeah.
it's close.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Good. I mean, I appreciate all the aesthetics, but we need to
Yeah,
look at the.
Yeah. No, I
Need to look
didn't
at
officially
functional,
go out there
yeah.
because I think it's, well, I don't know, who's down in Florida? I don't know.
Steve Harrington.
Steve's
Yeah.
the head guy and he hasn't done anything since last meeting.
Okay,
To
okay,
my knowledge, so.
okay.
Did anybody inspect at any stage the Halloran's property on Coming Lane? They rebuilt a wall and they put a gravel crushed rock road down from Coming Lane over their lawn to their boat ramp right over the top of their septic field. And so
Is that?
I was, it's an inland wetlands issue with anything else, and she had been on the Lake Association Board of Directors for a while, so I would have thought she would have been attuned to those things, but if the town hasn't done it, they may want this at least go out and
I'll
inspect
bring
it.
it to Isabel's attention.
Yes. she may
And I'm
want to-
sorry, what was the name again?
Lynn Halloran.
Oh, yeah.
And, the wall looks fine, so forth, but I think more than anything else, the crushed rock ought to at least be blessed by the town. And if she didn't have any permits, she should be told no more without one,
I
And-
thought didn't she do one back in the beginning of the fall?
So we should go back and look at her application.
It could be one that Steve did, or it could have been ignored, so just see, I'm raising the question, because I know we haven't talked about it in
Yeah,
here, so
I
that's
don't
why.
recall,
Okay.
I've got Lynn Halloran down the application, the meeting minutes, and the application was reviewed on November 13th.
Yeah, I thought it was in the.
So it was,
Okay.
so
That was a
Well,
repair,
then there
right?
ought to be a.
that was a
post,
repair.
interview or.
So that was,
Yeah, an inspection.
so that was a repair to the wall.
There were wall repair, but there was also an inland wetlands
Yeah.
issue, because, so I'm Mary, I would at least check with Isabel to make sure that the inland wetlands were great.
Replace a portion of concrete lake wall and existing steps.
Mhm.
Yeah, but there's more to it than that, but that's the part that
Yeah,
we.
I don't recall it in wetlands work, but I can go back and look.
Yeah,
I'll-
well, that's
I'll
it,
use
it's just because of the
Yeah,
fact that
it
it
was
is
in
over
November.
septic area.
I was
Okay.
focused on other things.
Yep.
Something did come to my attention and post, I don't know what to do with it, but I'll bring it to this committee. There was a dock repair done with people in the water with lots of boots and things. At Doug and Gail Anderson's. I don't believe we have an application for it.
For what?
Anderson's.
They repaired their dock, which was listing. I don't know if you've ever seen in that little lily pad cove. Their dock was listing, and apparently it's been repaired. It was brought to my attention by hikers who wondered if there was a permit, because it was after March 15th. And I said,
Well,
Like, oh, you mean like just in the last couple of weeks?
but nevertheless, I think that there's a gray line there, because if there was ice damage and it's listing like that, there is room for emergency repairs.
Yeah,
And if
yeah.
it's just straightening up the dock and so forth, and then.
don't want to make a mountain out of a molehill, but at least I can say, brought it to the attention.
Yeah, well, maybe somebody should just check it out, and make sure it didn't get extended by 2 feet or
Yeah.
whatever. You know.
I'm sure it did.
What road are they on?
Sunny Slopes.
Okay.
No, they're not. Their addresses are Donny Road.
It's not technically.
Oh, it's
Yeah, yeah.
Erdoney Road?
Yeah, I take that back.
Okay,
It's not technically Sunny Slopes. It's the next driveway over. Is that Odoni, Bob?
Their driveway is off of Erdoney.
Yeah,
okay, all right, thank you, Bob. Did you notice anything over there?
I haven't seen anything, but
Okay,
doesn't mean it didn't happen.
I knew you were coming.
fair enough. Okay. Well, obviously, we haven't seen anything come across our,
Not that I remember.
so
Oh,
I guess maybe we should just put it in the list as a possible permit
After the fact.
after the fact.
Well,
Well, there, like I said, there is a,
Be a post emergency repair inspection.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Just a reminder. that
What
they-
actually is the name, should I use?
Anderson,
Anderson.
Doug and Gal, yeah, Anderson. I don't know what the number is on Arizona,
56, I think,
56.
but it's 54 is Tyler and Rita. I'm pretty sure it's 56. Okay.
All right. And then budget review, I'm sorry, is there anything else for permits? Okay. Budget review, I don't know that we have anything.
No, it's really gonna be discussed when we get to the
Proposals, yeah, yep, exactly. Okay. So there was the permit review flow chart was carried over. Is it-
We spoke about it for the first time at Wetlands Monday night.
Yep,
The response by Wetlands was very positive and enthusiastic to want to partner with LMAC to try to streamline the process.
yep,
The biggest thing that we now know was, for some reason, it was thought to be a legal issue that Wetlands had to do something after the board approved LMAC. And now our town attorney, whoever that is now, came back and said, no, not necessarily. So we can really streamline this and work before we go to Board of Selectmen and Wetlands makes their decision to do site visits together and to try to streamline this for any customer on board. So Isabel sent me the flow chart with her recommended changes, and I'm busy on another project, so it's not ready for tonight. It will be ready in May.
I thank you for all that hard work. It's a great thing. It's been a hole in the process for a while, but since we're not really in permit season, we have a little bit of time to polish it.
yeah. So, and again, I reinforce the gratitude. Thank you for,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's- yeah.
it represents all of us. I just,
yeah,
you know,
Excuse me, Mike.
Yep.
Anderson's address is 56 Erdoney.
56. Okay, thank you. All right, appreciate that. And okay, so and continue until next month. And before we go into the vendor executive session, anything else other, there was another note here about stormwater culverts. I don't think there was
I
nothing.
think we talked about that already.
Yeah,
We're gonna postpone that, yeah.
yeah. Okay. All right, anything else that we want to have for our regular meeting and,
Well, if something is thought of when we come out of executive session, we don't have to immediately adjourn. We can take up
sure,
anything at that time.
sure. Okay,
the only hiccup is Mark Walter wants to be here, but I'm not going in there to check. Yeah, so
do we have an agent that we can send it? Covert agent. All right, and we're going to need to go into an executive session. So thank you very much. Always nice to see you, and hope to see you next month. Okay. Okay. So Mary, could you just restate your motion again real
Oh,
quick?
God, I haven't written it yet.
Uh,
Motion is that LMAC advise the Board of Selectmen to accept the ESS proposal or limnological conservation, whatever, the conditional on that. Their listed cost estimates are fixed cost. And based on the fact that we will have 5 limnological field visits with the Cas9 modeling to be discussed at a later date. Something to that
Okay,
or option.
all in favor?
Who seconded?
I'm sorry, second,
Seconded.
discussion has already happened. All in favor? Aye. We have 6
Aye.
ayes. Any opposed? None opposed. and one abstention, which is Henry. All right. That's it. So motion to adjourn.
I just want to say, great job, guys. That was a very complex analysis you did, and I appreciate the help, because you all did a lot of the.
Well, big thanks to Mary and Henry for,
When you get my consulting fees.
yeah. We're gonna double your pay.
Hours you spent.
Yeah, all right.
Have a motion?
We motion to adjourn. Yeah, second, whatever, everybody, all in favor, aye.